Do the zodiac have secondary elements? Well, according to me and a potentially niche group of zodiac enthusiasts, they do, and we're gonna go through them. I have a very healthy and potentially sensual relationship to sparkling water. So good. What did they say about it again? It's like if water had the memory of a whiff of an orange one time. So we all know that each of the 12 zodiac signs fall into one of the major elements: earth, fire, air, or water. And if we do the math correctly, that leaves 3 signs per element, which also just so happens to be the number of signs not represented in the main sign that we are talking about. Are you following me? Does that make sense? So for instance, if we're talking about Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, they're all air signs, but because there's 3 of them and there's 3 leftover elements that have not been included into the mix, we can potentially associate each of those signs with one of the missing elements. I promise this will make sense as we go through it. So let's begin. Starting off with the signs that primarily represent Earth: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, which of these signs do you think represents air? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Taurus is the most airiest of the Earth signs. Now, why is that? Taurus is a Venusian sign, as I like to mention in many of my videos when I talk about Taurus. They're my sister sign. As a Libra, we are represented by air and dreaminess, and Taurus is one of the dreamiest of all of the signs in general. I believe that Taurus gives off this beautifully airy secondary element. And now we get into the other 2 earth signs, and I believe there are arguments for both being of the fire or watery persuasion equally. Obviously, Capricorn is represented by the water goat. It can traverse the deepest of oceans and then climb the tallest of mountains. That is the mythological archetype of the sign. But at the same time, Virgo has this emotional depth and capacity and this rawness that Virgos love to express at all points in time, and that is a very watery attribute to have. But one could argue that a Virgo is also very fiery and passionate. That's where the emotion comes from. It comes from their passion and their stereotypical ability to burn other people through their sharpness and through their directness. Meanwhile, Capricorn, as the CEO of all the zodiac, is the most go-get-em attitude of the earth signs. So that in itself automatically gives off fire energy, their ability to go out and get done what needs to be done. But going off of the traits and attributes of each sign alone, I'm going to give Virgo as the wateriest earth sign and Capricorn as the fieriest fire sign. I am sorry in advance for making the most definitive and immovable of decisions on behalf of the entire astrology community. But more importantly, what do you think each of the earth signs' secondary element is? And with that, I will leave you to your pondering. So cheers, and I'll see you next time.